Hey everybody. So man, yesterday was a doozy. Yeah, sometimes things just go your way, sometimes they don't. Hopefully it goes better in today's video. Um, so I made this really cool animation. It's basically a like a second hand on a watch, and it's moving at 60 seconds. At a 60 seconds interval. So if you look at it, the loop time is 60 seconds, and you know, I imagine everyone could easily imagine uh, the time. I mean the numbers around here, and a full blown. I think a full blown clock would be very easy to build out. Just it's amazing what you can do. But anyways, so yeah, so yesterday I got it to where in the mesh you could select on the font, a different font, and basically uh, the component uh, was uh, console logging out the values. And basically, it gets this Helvetica bold or the value in the value tag. So, so I think the next step is to emit that. And I don't even know if emit's the right word anymore because they have come up with there's a single signals way of doing it. Let me do this input required and see if I can find another place in the code base where we have done that. Um, let's see. I don't see any outputs on that one. There we go. Output number. Boom. That's all. It's that easy. Um, and then I guess in here you just say, oh, you say emit. All right. So easy peasy. Let's do this. So basically we were going to want to, oh, we're already importing, oh, I'm in the wrong one. Uh, you go back farther, farther. There we go. Need to import output. There was a decorated version of this. There is still a decorated version called output that uses event emitters. I think this is a little easier. Um, I guess we'll call it like so we have our font, uh, new font, new font equals output string, and then this dot new font dot emit event dot value. Easy peasy, and we're gonna lose. Bye bye. Um, so now we are going to in the let's see what's the time. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. So then in the mesh manager, where we set it up, we're gonna tie it to that and tie it to that output. So what's it called? New font is equal to update font. And yesterday I was kind of toying with the idea of saying $event, comma, mesh, so that I have access to the original mesh. I don't know if I need it, but I'm pretty sure I do. Um, so this is very much like updating the colors. So see how I did that? So there's a font update. Is that what I called it? You were there. Update font. So, man, that's a little out of. So okay, so this I'm assuming English language. The last thing is what it is. So what we're doing is we are doing an update. So font update, I believe, is the proper way in our language to do that, in the English language to do that. But update font makes it, I think it should be update font because that's a verb. Update font. And it's going to take the value, which is a string, which I believe that's what the event is, and a mesh item, which is a mesh interface. And then I guess it's going to basically do what we're doing up there. Mesh item dot font is equal to the value. And then I don't think this, okay, why is that not working? Okay, so what was that? I guess we'll just go to see where we set it to figure out. Oh, it's just string. Okay. So I think what it's complaining about is that this really shouldn't be a string. This should be a font. Oh, man. Font. Oh, font name. Which it's not going to be happy with that because over here in our font list, I have to say that this is not a string, this is a font name. And on top of that, this up here is also a font name. So not just any string can be in there. And it's upset, cannot find font name on Mesh Manager component 120. Let's go back over here. Or we can hold the control button and click on this. I guess we didn't ever import that. Okay. I was assuming I imported it. So I don't think this will actually work because I don't think the code in the service is updating. But I guess I should double check that this is working. So log update font, comma, value. And then add the mesh, turn it into a font or into a text, and then update the font. Passed it. Update font, Helvetic or bold in the Mesh Manager component. Yep, so I don't think it is bold. Let's see, Helvetic. Yeah, nothing changed. And that's, like I said, that's because that in the update mesh, don't think we're handling. Let's see, go to definition. Yeah, we're not handling updating the font color. And I don't think it's going to be as simple as just updating it because, well, maybe, no, because I'm going to have to look it up. Well, so, okay, so this is good. And update mesh. Oh, okay, and actually I think this is fine because it will update that. It's when we draw it in the at the end in the animation. Set up renderer, animation loop. I don't know exactly how we do set up fonts now that I think about it on the, we got a ton of them. Okay, so in this text geometry, and what is this? What is this? What is this function? This is a huge function. Okay, so in update mesh, actually, we are calling it. And we are get text geometry. Okay, we call this get text geometry. That's right. I'm remembering now. We call this, and then we just set it to this guy. We don't actually check to see what the mesh items font is. We just always use font. So basically, we need to add some logic here that says, based on the font that is on the mesh item, which one of these fonts we should use. Should we use? And I think at this point, since we have all, yeah, and we're safe to do that, although we probably need to come up with a better way to figure out what the right font is, which I don't think is too bad because we do have a font listing. I think it's this dot fonts font list. Yeah, so we could just for each over them find the correct font and then assign it properly. So that's what we'll be doing in the next video, guys. Let's see. How long are we? 12 minutes. Okay, that's not great, but that's not terrible either. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.